As of May 2025, the cryptocurrency market is at a critical juncture, marked by strong greed sentiment and technical indicators suggesting the potential beginning of an alt season. However, this optimism is tempered by nuanced dynamics specific to Ethereum and individual altcoins, along with the broader impact of macroeconomic factors and evolving regulatory and institutional landscapes. The successful deployment of Ethereum's Spectra upgrade has significantly enhanced layer-to scalability but has had a limited immediate impact on ETH's deflationary status. Institutional interest in ETH, particularly through ETFs, remains very measured but could be significantly boosted by potential future regulatory approvals allowing in-kind creation and staking. Selected altcoins like BNB, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, Sui, Picoin, and Fartcoin exhibit diverse drivers ranging from ecosystem strength and technical advancements to legal developments and pure speculative meme energy. While the market presents significant upside potential driven by the prospect of an alt season and increasing institutional integration, the presence of greed sentiment, potential macroeconomic volatility, and the speculative nature of certain assets necessitate a cautious, research-driven approach to risk management and investment decisions. Main themes and most important ideas, facts. Overall market sentiment and macro outlook. Greed sentiment. The crypto fear and greed index is at 71, indicating a greed level. This signifies strong investor optimism, which could lead to further price increases, but also suggests the market might be overheating. Factors contributing to the index include volatility, trading volume, social media activity, market surveys, Bitcoin dominance, and Google search trends. Quote, as of May 2025, the crypto fear and greed index stands at 71, interpreted as greed. Macroeconomic calendar. A busy macroeconomic calendar from May July 2025, including key events like GDP estimates, employment reports, CPI data, and Fed meetings, poses a potential source of volatility. As crypto assets are considered risky assets, they are sensitive to these developments. Quote, although a market at a greed level generally signals a continuation of upward trends, the busy macroeconomic calendar for May-July 2025 is a potential source of volatility. Market overheating risk. The greed level raises concerns about potential market overheating, where prices may become unsustainably high. 2. Altcoin season, alt season potential. Technical indicators. Several technical indicators suggest the potential commencement of an alt season. The TOTAL to chart total market cap excluding Bitcoin has broken above a downtrend line from January 2025 and shows a bullish break of structure with higher lows. TOTAL has increased by 32% from its April lows, reaching $1.6 trillion, and is trading within an ascending channel since late 2022. Potential targets are $1.80 to $1 trillion. A golden cross on the altcoin market cap chart 100-day MA crossing above 200-day MA was confirmed on April 24, 2025. Bitcoin dominance BTC has declined significantly for % drop in 6 days, suggesting capital shifting to altcoins. USDT dominance USD has fallen to its lowest level since early February for 0.59%, indicating capital moving out of stable coins into riskier assets. Historical context. Historically, alt seasons have tended to start around 180 days after a Bitcoin halving, pointing to May 13, 2025, as a potential starting point. Quote, the convergence of these multiple indicators provides strong signals that May 2025 could be the beginning of a significant alt season. Caution on extreme forecasts. while indicators are bullish. Overly optimistic forecasts, e.g., 200x market expansion, should be viewed cautiously due to evolving market structure and increased institutional participation. 3. Regulatory and institutional landscape. Positive regulatory developments. The European Union's MiCA regulation sets a global standard. The U.S. Trump administration is perceived as pro-crypto, evidenced by the rescission of SAB 121, a crypto-friendly SEC chair appointment, and a crypto working group. Accelerated institutional adoption. The SEC's approval of spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs in the U.S. in 2024 has integrated crypto into mainstream finance. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is noted as the fastest growing ETF in history. ETF approvals for Solana and XRP are expected in 2025. Quote, "These positive regulatory and institutional developments boost confidence in the market, encouraging capital inflow." Potential long-term risks. The pro-crypto stance carries potential risks, including overly lenient regulations enabling illicit activities, speculative bubble formation, e.g., Trump-themed meme coins, and the potential for institutional investors to exacerbate speculative trends rather than stabilize the market. Quote, "Therefore, while increased regulatory clarity acts as a catalyst for institutional participation, the quality and sustainability of this growth will depend on a careful and balanced regulatory framework." For Ethereum, its specifics. Current price and technicals. It is trading around $2,506 as of mid-May 2025, with strong recent weekly gains. Technical indicators are mixed, with trading views showing buy signals but some sources reporting decreasing RSI and trading volume, potentially signaling bearish divergence. Quote, "In light of this data, it can be said that ETH has experienced a strong relief rally, but technical indicators show some divergences." Pectra upgrade. The Pectra upgrade successfully deployed on May 7, 2025, focusing on scalability, account abstraction, and enhancing L2 data processing. It doubled transaction throughput. Quote, "The Ethereum network's long-awaited Pectra upgrade was successfully deployed on May 7, 2025. Pectra's impact. Pectra has significantly increased L2 activity, e.g., base network transactions up 23% in a month. However, its impact on ETH's deflationary status has been limited because shifting activity to L2 south reduces mainnet congestion, lowering transaction fees and burn rates." Quote, "It is clear that the Pectra upgrade is a success for L2 scalability and activity. However, its potential to immediately impact ETH's price through deflationary pressure is lower." Institutional interest in ETH. Institutional interest in ETH, particularly through ETFs, remains very measured. There have been recent outflows from ETH ETFs, and the Ether ETF market is significantly smaller than Bitcoin's. Quote, "Despite the recent price rally, institutional interest in ETH is reported to remain very measured." Potential ETF catalysts. Future regulatory approvals for ETFs allowing in-kind creation and staking could significantly increase institutional interest and act as major future price catalysts. Bloomberg intelligence analysts believe progress is highly likely before year-end. Quote, "Currently, institutional demand for ETFs lags behind that for Bitcoin. However, specific regulatory approvals on the horizon could radically transform the attractiveness of these products." Synthesized ETH outlook. Short term, ETH is likely to consolidate around $2,500 to $1,600. Medium term, rest of 2025, ETH's trajectory depends heavily on alt season momentum and, more critically, progress on improved institutional ETF structure staking, in-kind creation. The Pectra upgrade is positive for long-term network health, but has limited immediate tokenomic impact. Selected altcoin focus. BNB exhibits a strong technical outlook GMMA breakout, bullish MACD, and is closely linked to the Binance ecosystem as strength and utility. Positive buy ratings and analyst targets suggest continued confidence. Quote, Binance Coin BNB exhibits a strong technical outlook as of May 2025. Solana Sol shows strong performance with growing ecosystem activity staking, lending, DeFi, and positive technical ratings by. A potential SOL ETF in 2025 is a major future catalyst. Reports of SUI surpassing SOL in institutional flows introduce a competitive dynamic. Quote, Solana Sol is showing remarkable performance in May 2025. XRP price is highly sensitive to news regarding the SEC lawsuit and ETF expectations. Technically bullish breakouts suggest the market is prioritizing the potential for an ETF approval. Despite recent legal setbacks, penalty ruling, significant whale activity, and high South Korean trading volume are noted. Quote, XRP's price is extremely sensitive to news regarding the SEC lawsuit and ETF expectations. Cardano ADA demonstrates steady ecosystem growth, TVL increase in strategic partnerships. Brave Wallet integration for privacy via Midnight Network. A constructive technical outlook trading above key EMA letters. Potential bullish formation suggests potentially sustainable growth. Based on methodical development. Quote, Cardano ADA is drawing attention in May 2025 with steady ecosystem growth and a constructive technical picture. Dogecoin Doge price is primarily driven by meme culture and speculative interest, technically forming a symmetrical triangle, suggesting potential volatile breakout. Renewed meme coin enthusiasm is a key catalyst. Quote, Dogecoin's price movements are primarily driven by meme culture, social media sentiment, and speculative interest, rather than strong fundamentals. Emerging altcoins Picoin, SUI, Fartcoin highlight different market dynamics. Picoin's rally is event-driven update, listing rumors. SUI is a strong L1 contender with robust on-chain metrics. Institutional interest reportedly surpassing SOL, and partnerships. Fartcoin exemplifies the speculative fervor in the meme coin sector driven by hype. Quote, These altcoins represent different facets of the market. VI. Strategic considerations. Complex market structure. The market offers significant opportunities but also notable risks. Alt-season potential and bullish sentiment must be balanced with macroeconomic awareness. Asset-specific dynamics. Investors need to evaluate each asset based on its unique technicals, news, and catalysts, e.g., ETH and institutional ETFs, XRP and legal, ETF news, Doge and meme energy. Role of institutional investors. A critical question is whether institutional investors will stabilize the market or increase speculation. Their behavior will shape the market structure. Dual nature of pro-crypto regulation. While positive in the short term, a pro-crypto regulatory stance may pose long-term risks if not balanced with robust oversight. Importance of risk management. In a greed market, risk management, diversification, and staying informed on both technicals and news flow are crucial. Nuanced approach. A blanket bullish approach is unwise. Differentiating between broad market trends and coin-specific drivers is essential. Conclusion. The cryptocurrency market in May 2025 presents a compelling environment for potential growth, heavily influenced by the prospect of an alt season and the increasing integration of institutional capital. However, the current greed sentiment, potential macroeconomic headwinds, and the speculative nature of certain assets underscore the importance of a cautious and well-informed investment strategy. While Ethereum's technical advancements through Pectra enhance the network's long-term health, its immediate price trajectory appears more tied to the realization of specific institutional ETF catalysts. The diverse performance and drivers of various altcoins highlight the need for granular analysis. Beyond broad market trends, the future impact of institutional behavior and regulatory evolution remains a key variable that will define the sustainability and maturity of this market cycle.